gritty streets of our cities get dirty. Really, really dirty. So they come here for a good scrub down and an oil change. But all that dirty water and all that greasy oil doesn't go down the drain and into the sewer. No, that goopy mess goes somewhere else. And today, I'm going to find out where. I'm standing inside a great big giant garage outside of LaGuardia Airport. I'm wearing rubber, Tyvek, and I'm wrapped in duct tape. This is my friend Todd. Todd works with Key Environmental.
That's correct, Mike.
I know that because it's written on the truck right there. What is going to happen to me today?
Today you're going to get covered in sludge.
Sludge. And what exactly, in layman's terms, is sludge?
Sludge is a makeup of oil, grease, dust, everything a bus picks up off the road. It's greasy, it's messy, this is a dirty job.
Where exactly in this giant cavernous barn of a garage do you keep the sludge?
Right under where you're standing. There's a metal plate. Under the metal plate is a large pit.
Now it's becoming clear. We're going underground into a pit full of disgusting material.
That's correct.
There was over 3 feet of filthy standing water in the pit. Oh, that's a handsome hose. Look at that. So Todd used a vacuum truck to suck it out. But a lot of the sludge underneath was too thick to go through the vacuum's hose. That was going to have to be shoveled and bucketed out by hand.
After you.
Yeah, you're very kind. Thank you. Oh, good God.
That's the oil water separator, Mike.
It is just without a doubt the dirtiest metal box I've ever seen.
Pretty gruesome.
Do we go with the hoods up or down?
Leave the hoods down for right now.
All right, because it's about 100 degrees in here and maybe 200 degrees in the suit.
Yeah, you want to breathe. You want to be able to breathe.
The whole point of this is to keep the worst of the crap out of our
correct.
Out of our lives.
Correct. Out of the sewer system.
All right. This isn't very deep, then.
No, you're talking about 2 inches deep right now. You're good to go. You're on the floor.
Ay, ay, ay.
So that's the clean out. That seems to be full, which means that the separator's not flowing as well as it should be. There's probably a good cubic yard of sludge here.
When you say good, you mean at least.
At least a cubic yard of sludge.
But there's nothing good about it. I'd never opened a sludge box before, so Todd called in crew member Sean to help. Oh, God. Who was I to argue? And more to the point, why on earth would I?
Don't stick it too far in there, because we'll be shut down.
Oh, God, I think I just made it sick. I think it just made me sick. Yeah, show me your technique there, Sean.
So this is about 6 weeks of material.
So if it looks like this every 6 weeks, that means you're down here 10 times a year, 9?
Just about, yeah.
So there, under your right hand, is where the water is being constantly pushed in to the separator.
That's correct. That's the dirty wash water from the engine wash, the drains, and the bus wash.
And all of that gets filtered through here. Now, the thing is, I don't see the filter. Where is the actual...
Well, it doesn't filter. It allows the sludge to separate in the box.
Just because it's heavier, it sinks to the bottom.
Correct.
I got it. You know what? Todd, I'm tired of sucking. I believe it's time to shovel.
Let's go to it.
Got one? Thanks. It's pretty peaceful without that vacuum going.
This is what you consider peaceful.
Well, all things
Can
are
I get
relative,
a,
I suppose.
I need a towel. So how does it rate?
On the 7 levels of hell?
Yeah.
6. And a half.
I'm glad I could accommodate you.
Yeah. How'd you get into this line of work?
Working in shops, garages. They always ask you to do additional things, like, by the way, can you take fluorescent tubes and recycle them? Can you clean out an oil water separator for us? And I said, sure.
But you didn't know what the hell you were talking about at the time, did you?
Not a clue.
Oh, I love that. So upstairs, Sean is filling these 55-gallon drums.
He's handing them to somebody else that's actually filling the drum. He's
Some
just
other
handing
poor
them up.
bastard standing. While bus drivers cruised in and out of the garage in their clean, air-conditioned coaches, I was sequestered in a subterranean pit, shoveling some black goop called sludge.
Not bad for a first time bucket in sludge. Or it's not your first time.
Well, for sludge, yeah, I'm afraid this might be my first time.
And last.
I'm afraid you might be right on both counts. How many showers do you take in an average day?
After this?
Yeah. I mean, how long does it take you to get clean?
A good long time. A good long time. It's getting pretty juicy down there.
Really grabs onto it. So why are these two containers kept separate?
Well, the first chamber is supposed to hold back the majority of the sludge and give the sludge a chance to separate and the oil a chance to separate.
Right.
But they've done a lot of washing.
Now, wait a minute.
Which is restricting.
This is chamber one, this is chamber two?
This is chamber one, that's chamber two.
Right.
Water comes in over there.
Looks like you've just about got it. And me. All right. You want to get the last drop, or are we ready to
No, we're ready
go to the next phase?
We're ready to go to the next phase. You see that hole in the wall? We're gonna introduce a high-pressure water blaster in there. So you'll see all kinds of muck and come flying out of there. Mike, when he drops that down, you wanna grab that?
Ah, this would be the jet.
That's correct. This is the nozzle of the jet rotor.
This is essentially replacing the work of a
Auger.
mechanical auger.
Correct.
An auger would go through the pipe, and it would turn and spin and maybe damage the pipe.
Mechanical, exactly.
Right.
And all it would do is pierce a hole when you're talking about sludge like this.
How's it work?
A high-pressure water fed through this hose. There are very tiny holes drilled in the head of the jet rotor, and those come back at you. Instead of a stream of water shooting ahead like in your conventional nozzle,
Right.
This shoots back at you, and they're very tiny holes which create a lot of pressure.
The water could cut you.
It could lacerate your skin.
According to Todd, the jet router does for a sludge drain what floss does for your teeth. Flossing properly here meant that I had to feed the hose 200 feet into the pipe. About 105 degrees down here in the sludge pit. Dirty. Smells bad, too. What'd you expect? It's a sludge pit. It's amazing what 8 hours of sucking, shoveling, and jet routering can do to a sludge pit. And a TV host. By the time we were done, I'd lost literally 2 gallons of sweat, and it felt all my sanity and strength had gone with it. God! I'm not saying it's hot in there. But I am saying it was incredibly dirty. What are we looking at?
About 600 pounds of sludge.
Where's it going?
This is going to an incinerator in Newark.
Why is it going there?
Because it has a BTU value. It burns for energy. It's got good value.
Interesting. We're not going there now, are we?
No,
No,
not
good.
today. So let's put the lid on, the steel lid.
This guy?
Let's get it snug. Okay. Let's put the ring on.
Got a
The
ring?
bolt down.
It's like an O-ring?
There you go, with the bolt down. All right, let's speed it up and use the speed wrench.
Is that what this is?
Get it real tight because when you tip it over, you don't want to lose any liquid. Oh, wrong way.
Oh, crap.
Bang on the rim a couple of times with the wrench. Try the wrench
Why am I doing that?
to make sure it's tight.
Is it?
You
I
got
think
a
we can
couple
get
more
tighter.
turns out of it.
Ah.
Now we're going to move this monster into the back of the truck.
How much does it weigh?
About 600 pounds. So let me get you the...
Yeah, get me something, like 6 other guys. Oh, a dolly. Hello, dolly. This is a special dolly, right?
Yes, this
Okay.
is a drum handling dolly.
Where's that truck? Oh, the big white thing with Key Environmental written on it?
All right.
Dirty, dirty man.
You too, man.
I know I like you. At the end of the day, the pit was clean. Well, cleaner. But I wasn't, and that just didn't seem fair.
When Ramsey's